Hello, everyone. This is a quick introduction to Module 1's Chapter 1. And in Chapter 1, this is where you're introduced to the foundational perspectives in sociology. So you can think of these as the building blocks for the study of society. And the three major perspectives are functionalist perspective, or as some textbooks call it, structural functionalist perspective, conflict perspective or conflict theory, and symbolic interactionist theory or symbolic interactionist perspective. Textbooks use these terms interchangeably: theory, perspective, paradigm. I prefer to say generally perspective, although sometimes I say theory. Just depends. So theory, perspective, paradigm, they're all the same thing. The three major, though, are structural functionalism or functionalist theory, conflict theory, and symbolic interactionist theory. So in this first chapter, you will be introduced to these three paradigms, and you will hopefully begin to understand how each of these perspectives studies society from a slightly different view. What that means is that functionalist theorists are looking at society from a certain perspective. So you could think about it as putting on one pair of sunglasses, say sunglasses with a bluish tint. If you buy the cheap sunglasses with the blue tint, then everything's going to have a slightly blue tinge to it. Conflict perspective, let's say that's a pair of sunglasses with a yellow or gold tint to the lenses. Again, that cheap pair of sunglasses is going to make everything have a golden hue to it. And then let's say you put on sunglasses with a pink or a rose-colored lens. That means that the symbolic interactionist theorists are looking at the world, at society, through those lenses. So if you're wearing those cheap pair of rose-colored sunglasses, everything's going to have a slightly pinkish or rose-colored tinge to it. So essentially what I'm saying is that putting on these different pairs of sunglasses, or in this case, views or perspectives or paradigms or theories, means that each one of these analyzes society in a slightly different way, and sometimes in a majorly different way. And so there's a video in this first module that explains these in greater detail, as does the reading. Also important in this chapter is sociological imagination. It's the understanding of looking beyond what is quick and easy answer when you're studying society, to actually try to understand what is the intersection between a person's biography, that is their life story, their circumstances, and their history, the point in time that they've been living their lives. By using this sociological imagination, what we're doing is we're recognizing that none of us experience life in a vacuum, that there are outside forces, social environments that we're part of that may actually impact or influence the way that we experience the world and how we maybe act depending upon which social environments we're in. So it's an important chapter. Please take the time to study it carefully, and of course visit the office hour if you have any other questions. And you can always send me that email or request a Zoom meeting if you'd like. See you in the next chapter.